No mix-up now. We're in the defensive tap and the opening tap-off, right? We're playing our ball defense with a lot of hustle, a lot of aggressiveness. Offensively, if we got the break, let's take it. If we don't have it, set up our offense and let's work hard. Gang, let's just work hard for 40 minutes. Come what may. All right, here we go, guys.
In the Eastern Championship, Villanova's zone defense compelled Western Kentucky to shoot from the outside. The Hilltoppers, champions of the Ohio Valley Conference, hit 40% of their shots. Western had built its reputation as well as a 23-5 record as a running team. This was their style, but the opportunities were limited.
Coming down. They might come over here. You got him.
Right.
All right? Now he steps out.
Right.
Tommy will take him.
Right.
Don't worry about him.
Don't worry about it.
No. If he comes down the other way, Chris has him. The man who's out, Tommy will take him.
Villanova, a disciplined team, solved the riddle of the Western press and received a strong performance from its All-American forward, Howard Porter.
Clarence, next time down, switch sides with Hank.
The dominant figure in the first half was the Wildcats' Hank Siemientowski. 4-man, 6'7", and 230 pounds, Siemientowski displayed a surprisingly delicate touch. He was both the leading rebounder and the top scorer with 15 points in an extremely even first half. In the second half, the Hilltoppers' Jerry Dunn, number 51, began to snipe away at the Villanova lead. Seven-foot Jim McDaniels finally put Western in front.
Come on, Geezer!
Geezer, a Villanova euphemism for geyser, is Howard Porter.
Yeah, all right!
The matchup between Siemientowski and McDaniels was dramatic. But when McDaniels came out to help against Porter, he surrendered the boards to Siemientowski.
1-1-3, Clarence!
Trailing by 2 points with 30 seconds to play, Clarence Glover tied the score. Seeking to get the last shot, Villanova was called for a foul, and the culprit was Siemientowski. He had scored 31 points, a career high, but he had fouled out with the score tied and just 4 seconds to play. Now the inconsolable Siemientowski was the most forlorn figure in the Astrodome.
Nice one.
Okay, time out. Put a little pressure.
Tommy, timeout.
Well, that's a tough break, guys.
Come on, don't give up yet. We still got 4 seconds to play.
This is where we run our foul out of bounds play. You need to know the word, Tommy. Okay? Flag it. What?
Our old out-of-bounds play on foul shots. All the way down the court.
Clarence, first.
Clarence, you and Hank underneath the basket. You and Howard. You are at half court. You're back under with the with Howard rebounding, right? Okay, and you're at half court to get the pass. Okay? Okay, gang, stay right in there and fight. Come on. Come on now.
Jerry Dunn, Western's leading scorer, would shoot the foul. Porter controlled the rebound. The outcome would have to be decided in overtime.
Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats!
A steal by Clarence Smith. A tip in by Tom Inglesby and a lead for Villanova. Mistakes were costly to both teams. This time it was Western forcing the turnover and Jim Rose scoring. Trailing throughout the overtime, Western Kentucky swept in front, spearheaded by All-American Jim McDaniels. With a chance to clinch victory, Glover's layup refused to drop. Villanova had one last chance. Everyone, Western Kentucky included, knew the Wildcats would look for Porter, and with 8 seconds remaining, he tied the game. On Porter's last basket, you could find no fault with the Western defense. It was plainly an extraordinary effort which forced a double overtime.
Here we go, Wildcats! Here we go! 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 Here we go, Wildcats! Here we go!
With a 9-man squad, the smallest in the tournament, and with its high scorer fouled out, the Cats retained their cool and took command on a jumper by Clarence Smith. During the next 2 minutes, only Jerry Dunn and Howard Porter were able to score, and the Wildcats still led. The complexion of the game changed drastically when Jim McDaniels was called for his 5th personal foul and dismissed from the game. Not having to contend with Big Mac, Porter ranged free, blocked 2 shots in 30 seconds. The outcome was becoming obvious.
All right, look, now you got 22 seconds. Listen to me. We got 22 seconds to play. We got a 3-point lead. But you guys are looking all over. Now let's play this smart for the last 22 seconds. Right? You got 1 timeout. You got a 3-point lead. All right? So let's play some good, tough defense now. Don't give them anything. And go after that rebound and hold on to it.
For the Hilltoppers, it was truly a shame that at their expense, Villanova had enjoyed its finest hour and advanced to the finals.
Didn't think we'd have to work this long, though.
They're 27-1, and so are we, and we think we can beat them.
Let's go, Hawks!
UCLA's Curtis Rowe was a veteran of 2 national championship teams. So was Steve Patterson. And so was All-American Sidney Wicks. Kenny Booker was the only new starter for the defending NCAA champs. Henry Bibby had starred in last year's victory, and before this game was 10 minutes old, each Bruin had a hand in the scoring. In contrast, Dave Robish, the Kansas star, was held scoreless for the first 8 minutes. The outside shooting of Pierre Russell was a factor in the first half. What the Jayhawks had to do was get the ball inside to Robish. When they did, he produced positive results.
Now look at his hands. Randy, you're taking it out. Get away from him. Fouling. What's behind you? Make it a clean foul. Get the hands off of him. Face guarding. Face guard. Man, face guarding.
Despite the admonitions of Coach Ted Owens, Kansas could not contain Henry Bibby, who continually worked open on the wings.
Get the rebound.
Sidney Wicks, while not scoring frequently from the field, was effective driving against the Jayhawks' big men. Wicks converted 11 of 13 free throws, and he intimidated the Kansas defenders.
Timeout! Timeout! All right, now listen. You've got 1 minute. You've got 1 minute. You go fight the heck out of them. They have the ball. Let's play them in man. Push them left. And get down and dig on them now. Get down and dig, and then let's go down. Run the high series. Keep getting the ball inside now. We haven't done that a lick. You want a man press? Man press. Man press ever scoring now. I sent you in and showed you that. Man press all scoring. Now here. Devil, we've got to give. Now go fight them. Man press. Yes.
In the first half, UCLA did not resemble a team of championship caliber. The Bruins committed an astounding 14 turnovers. Twice as many as the Jayhawks.
All right. Get that ball. Get that ball.
In spite of a rather shabby effort, UCLA enjoyed a 7-point advantage at the half, primarily because Kansas, too, was less than brilliant and failed to exploit its many opportunities.
Come on, Hawkers! Go Hawks! Go Hawks!
Roger Brown, the Hawkers' 6'10 center, scored his first points on a tip-in. Kansas appeared rejuvenated as Bud Stallworth drove for a basket. Less than 2 minutes into the half, Kansas had UCLA reeling, and Dave Robish tied the score at 33-all. The long-range bombing of Henry Bibby was the Bruins' most formidable weapon. Kansas was coming on, but when Robish was detected traveling on a basket which would have tied the game, the Jayhawks were stripped of their momentum. During the next 10 minutes, UCLA trotted out its heavy artillery and exhibited the type of basketball which had carried the Bruins to 6 national championships in the last 7 years. Curtis Rowe was the prime force in the Bruins surge. It was Rowe who gave UCLA an 11-point lead with 3.5 minutes to play.
We've got to force the ball. Turnovers 5 times here in 3 minutes. It can be done. Don't quit now. Hell, we played all year. Come on, we've gone all year. Let's play with some pride now in the last 3 minutes. Let's go, Bobby! Come on, baby!
Kansas could not prevent UCLA from winning its 27th consecutive tournament game. It was not an incandescent performance by the Bruins, but it was bright enough to win.
There's a whole new live, 'cause Pepsi helps them come alive. It's the Pepsi generation, coming at you, going strong. Put yourself behind the Pepsi. If you're living, you belong. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give. You've got a lot to live, and Pepsi's got a lot to give.
In an exclusive Houston interview, Jack Kraft, the coach of the year, revealed Villanova's game plan.
We are not too concerned with UCLA's press of 2-2-1 because we have seen it before. Defensively, we're going to open up in a 2-3 against them to contain their big men by putting our 3 big men under the boards. It is probably the best rebounding zone that you can have. This should give us good position and limit them to only one particular shot. Henry Bibby could be a problem in this defense in the fact that he would be going through to the corner. And if he does, and this is a problem, then we expect to have one of our guards going through with him. According to statistics, we are a better shooting club than UCLA. But the secret of the whole thing is whether or not we are going to get the shots that are necessary to keep that shooting percentage as high as it has been.
During the first 10 minutes of the championship game, the lead was exchanged 7 times, with neither Villanova nor UCLA able to establish a clear superiority. Contrary to the expectations of Jack Kraft, the UCLA press did ruffle Villanova. Chris Ford committed 7 turnovers in the first half. Many resulted directly in Bruins scores. At one point, Ford was so harassed by the UCLA defense that he failed to get the ball inbounds in the allotted 5 seconds. The Bruins, and Steve Patterson in particular, were feeding on the Wildcat errors. Villanova altered its tactics and regained its poise, but now the Wildcats would have to come from behind. They launched their comeback on the reaching arm of Howard Porter, who fought the front line of the Bruins to a standoff on the boards while scoring 15 points. By far the paramount figure in the first half was Steve Patterson, whose long arching shots ripped the Villanova zone to shreds.
We're not running from wing in. When we're sucked out, Patterson's going to the corner, and we're not getting Patterson. We're standing around letting him shoot, so we'll work that. All right, 1-1-3, we're going to set up. We've got to set our offense up, fellas. That's where it is. Our offense isn't quite working right because we're forgetting ourselves. Let's go.
A 6'9" center, Patterson's career high was 22 points.
Watch 32 in there.
In the first half of the championship game, he made 9 of 13 field goal attempts, plus 2 free throws for 20 points.
You're going to hit him, Hank. Hit him, you know. Don't let him get the field goal, too. Did he get the field goal?
Patterson was the difference between the two teams.
Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats! Let's go Wildcats! Let's go!
In the second half, Coach John Wooden, out of respect for Villanova's synergistic zone defense, ordered his Bruins to hold the ball. Steve Patterson hit the first basket. 5 minutes had elapsed. The Wildcats had yet to score and trailed by 12 points. Villanova came out of its zone, went man for man, and Hank Simientowski, in a matchup against Steve Patterson, initiated a Wildcat rally. But Patterson's guns had not been silenced. The mistakes which plagued Villanova in the first half were no longer haunting them. Howard Porter was out dueling Sidney Wicks. Defensively, Villanova had shackled both Curtis Rowe and Wicks, limiting the UCLA forwards to a total of 15 points. Fortunately for the Bruins, part of the scoring slack was picked up by Henry Bibby. The remainder was accounted for by Steve Patterson, this one on a goaltending violation by Porter.
I wasn't coming down yet. Wasn't coming down.
Hey, come on, ref! You're getting paid for this!
Instead of being 4, we're 8. Yeah. And then down there was a lucky play, too. All right, come on.
Although underdogs, the Wildcats were testing the Bruins. Tom Inglesby cut the lead to 6 points.
If they hold the ball out or anything, get within 6 feet of them and just stand there for 5 seconds. If they're holding the ball out or anything like that, get within 6 feet and stand. Let's go, guys. We got 5 to go.
Villanova did not turn the ball over once during the entire second half, while the U Clans committed 6 errors. Howard Porter scored over Curtis Rowe, and then left Sidney Wicks guarding nothing but air as Villanova closed to 3 points. Their dynasty threatened, the Bruins braced. Sidney Wicks blocked out and controlled the rebound, which UCLA had to have. The vital rebound preceded Patterson's 29th point on another goaltending infraction by Porter. And for Villanova, the game was beyond reach. John Wooden's genius had been extended for another season. UCLA had won its 5th consecutive national championship. It's a record which appears virtually unbreakable, unless it's broken next year by UCLA.
Hold on to this, will you? John, congratulations. A heck of a ball club. Great. Good luck to you. Congratulations.
You showed how much I thought of you when I worked hard to get you out of the zone. You know what it's
okay. Listen, no problem. I understand. Very good. Congratulations.
I think we had great respect for Villanova's witness for the fact that we decided we should draw them out of the zone even before the first half ended.
We were looking forward to the zone. We knew that we had to be hitting our good perimeter shots, in order to beat them.
I think it showed that we not only are a zone club, we can play man-to-man.
They were looking to cut off Sidney Wicks and Curtis Rowe, and left me open for a lot of the easy ones. We have a fantastic team. It's a team effort, and tonight just had to be the night that I had the good one.